Viewers and subscribers, you're welcome back again on this platform where we tell you undiluted truth. I must tell you that this video that you're about to watch is one awareness campaign you must be part of by sharing it. I don't need to say anything but for you to listen carefully to this very video.
Hello friends, please, we have a serious problem in our hand, a nationwide crisis with respect to the current wave of HIV/AIDS. And as a matter of fact, if nothing is done by us as quickly as possible, the spread of HIV/AIDS and the associated deaths will be something we have never seen in this continent. If you are not HIV positive yet, I want to reveal to you today certain signs you will use to know HIV carrier. And if you're already positive, there are certain things you should never do in a time like this that I want to reveal to you and what you should do very fast. Where is all this crisis coming from? Some of you don't know. In 2003, it was statistically established that 72%, representing 2/3 of deaths that happened following HIV/AIDS scourge happened in the continent of Africa, sub-Saharan Africa precisely. But something changed, where World Health Organization, United States Agency for International Development called USAID, a number of agencies, NGO, all come on board, sensitizing people, and they brought free drugs for those that are HIV positive, provided the test strip that then was free, but later subsidized. But all of a sudden, a man of his own country, you call it a patriot, came on board and said, America first. And what did he do? He pulled out of World Health Organization. In fact, he removed USAID by reason of what all the things they say they found in it. And today, that very support is not coming again. Now, the support is not coming. But let me tell you that those drugs coming free save you and I. And how did he do that? The spread of HIV, no matter what people are talking in terms of statistics, I can tell you, I own chain of hospital group. Listen to me. The prevalence of HIV in Nigeria right now is not what it used to be. We run a lot of tests. In a number of them, you will sparingly see HIV positive among them. Because of the work of NACA, National Agency for the Control of AIDS in Nigeria, the federal government working in tandem, providing these very drugs in a number of centers. But these have changed, friend. Today, most of the HIV positive people getting this drug had already been informed. This drug will no longer reach your hand, except you buy them. You can understand these very drugs are not just only cheap. You know what our smart business people do? It has already happened. This is HIV test strip. Listen to me, I bought, so I can be authoritatively as a doctor and also know of hospitals, can tell you. This very, in 3 weeks ago, this very test strip was sold to 25,000 naira. Subsidized, of course. 25,000 naira. Following the withdrawal of this very support of USAID, this thing went to 70,000. From 70,000, this was bought 125,000 by human being who ordered it and made it now is not available. If you will buy it, you will buy it in my own terms. That's why government has to come in. Now that you have to come in, we have a problem in our hands to save our people. Serious problem. Now, what is the implication of somebody taking HIV drugs and suddenly stop? Let me tell you something. There is what is called mutation. Mutation is If you are formulating drug, that's one that will be clearer to you, called ball and socket formula, whereby if this organism is this way, for you to catch that organism, you develop another drug with a formula of this to be able to meet up that RNA component of it, so that if you grab it firmly, it can kill that organism. All right? This can happen, which the drugs has helped a lot of our people. You see, most of our HIV people living well, rate of transmission drastically reduced, including the babies. Mother to child transmission dropped. Oh, goodness me. We're gonna do something very fast, I can tell you. If these people stop taking their drugs, you know what will happen? When this organism notices that this guy is no longer coming, it will begin to mutate itself by undergoing a change of form. So if it used to be this way, it may begin to spread itself in this format. And what happened? If after some time, this person still take the same drug, by that time the drug will come, he will not be able to catch this again. And that is what is called resistance strain. People that used to take their drugs stop, we develop resistance. The type of HIV that even when you reintroduce that drug, it may not be able to work again. Friend, we're not talking about you. We're talking about all of us. Our children in university. Our young ones now that feel that everything is carefree. No. We have to start. We have to do something. Escalate this message, because not all of us are doctors. Escalate this message to reach to everyone, our decision makers. We have to swiftly plan on how to protect these ones that are already on their drugs, even if you require a subsidy urgently to support them, even if you require a supplementary budget. Thank God that the president was able to do the most generous budget on health, 2.4 trillion. But this may not have been budgeted for. But we have to understand, if we leave this one that don't have money to go and buy the drugs, they won't be able to buy. And that time bomb to each and every one they come in contact with. Who knows? Don't assume where you are. You have your children out there. You have your loved ones out there. We have to be in position. Reach out to anyone you can reach out. What can we do? This is a danger. Madam Nada, Professor Adeyeye, had already shown the commitment. You can see what NAFDAC is already. Please intensify effort this season. Intensify effort. Even those that are holding all these things, please intensify effort. The agency has power to do same. Please don't relent. We are having a serious challenge before us in the country currently. For you, waiting to hear from me how to identify HIV positive person, my friend, nothing at all other than tests. Before a person will show down that is now sick for you to see, the person will not even be available for you, because he'll be fighting for his or her own life for those symptoms of immunosuppression is to come on board. And for you that is positive already, God will help within this period to be able to support, but protect yourself also. Because if you are positive, and you are taking your drug, have a viral load suppression, what will happen? Other people that are not taking their drugs will have a resistance rate, another type of HIV that can be resistant. If you go and contact that one, even the drug you are taking may not be able to work. And that's why it is important that please, let's share this very knowledge. It's going to reach everybody, but call your children, call your loved one, share to them, tell them this is the situation in the country right now, in the continent as it were, but something has to be done. And what will it be done? It begins with you. Share this to your neighbor, let your neighbor get the conscience, share to the loved one. Together, we will overcome the very obvious challenge in our hand. The earlier, the better. And that's why now is the best time to act. God bless you.
Good. If you have watched this far, thank you. The next thing you need to do is to share it, because that is the reality we are facing. Okwa, good morning to how are you? When we are celebrating Trump and even the ban on US aid, we must understand that there are some little impact it's going to have on us and exposing every one of us. Now, the only thing I can add to it, which is my worry and my constituency in advocating for good governance. Why is it that since all these years, Africa is yet to stop depending on the West for this kind of pandemic, sickness, medicine? Is it that we cannot create medicines that can help solve this kind of viral diseases? I have had information that different people have made effort to be producing some of these antiviral medicines that will help in fighting or even totally healing HIV virus and AIDS. But there are some powerful forces that are undermining that process. And I can tell you that it is not far from corrupt political class who connive, who collude with the Western world to keep Africa in the dark. Today, we are at the mercy of the West. Because one president shut the door, now Africans will start dying. But we have to do what we can do, because it is now left for us. It is good so that we can now look inward and start solving our problem our own way. Help me create this awareness by clicking on the like button and sharing this message. I don't know this doctor, but sometimes here and there I come across his message, and his messages and words are valid from a professional that knows what he's doing. I'm signing out on this. What's your take? Still me Suchinot Peters, the advocate for good governance. Help me share this video. You are doing so for your own good and for those you love. Bye-bye for now. GGN, uniting the people for good governance.